Let me get spoiled. Let me get spoiled. Cal, you gotta calm down and listen to me. Hey, come on now.
You know, that Tank is older. He had the lessons, getting his lessons of what he got to do to take us the rest of the way.
You pull over. We ain't see Calvin.
Yeah, Calvin was there.
Okay.
Calvin was there.
Okay.
I think he came a little late though. I spoke to him.
During Gervonta Davis's recent fight against Lamont Roach Jr., a leaked audio clip caught a tense moment between Davis and his trainer Calvin Ford in the corner between rounds. As Ford tried to wipe Davis's face and give instructions, Davis cut him off, saying, "You gotta stop and listen to me." This rare moment of frustration showed possible communication issues between them during the fight. The night was already full of controversy, including a disputed 9th round moment where Davis took a knee, saying hair grease got in his eyes, but the referee didn't count it as a knockdown.
Let me get spoiled. Cal, you gotta calm down and listen to me. Hey, come on now.
After Tank Davis's recent fight, a moment between him and his longtime trainer Calvin Ford caught attention. As the fight ended, Ford tried to hug Davis in celebration, but Davis seemed to step aside and moved on to greet others at ringside. This public display of distance has led to speculation about possible tensions between them. Their relationship has faced challenges in recent times. About 3 months ago, reports came out about a possible split between Davis and Ford. In an interview, Ford said people don't always understand his struggles, beliefs, and emotions, but he does. At the same time, Davis shared his thoughts on the situation, saying he wanted personal growth and a new direction in his career. He added, "The less people you chill with, the less problems you deal with."
Tank don't fuck with Coach Cal. When Tank was walking up, it looked like Coach Cal was about to give him that hug like you always do, and Tank just brushed him off like, "Fuck out of here, nigga." Whoop, excuse me. Fuck out of here, nigga. Now it seems like Coach Cal on point, so you're not paying Tank no mind. And Tank go over here, he go to this nigga, and watch this shit that he do. He gonna lift his jacket up, and like, our conversation is a secret, I don't want him to hear it, type shit. Like, yo, what's up with Coach Cal and Tank? They really don't fuck with each other? Like, what? And he brush him off again, like, don't touch me type shit. Like, you see type.
In the fight against Lamont Roach, Tank Davis's trainer, Calvin Ford, said that Tank didn't take his game to the next level as expected. One of the main issues was that Tank didn't take advantage of chances to dominate and instead let the fight stay competitive. Ford pointed out that Tank usually likes to punish his opponents rather than just go for knockouts, but in this fight, he didn't assert himself as much as he could have.
It just went like he said. We looked at 3 rounds. Brian was calling out, yo, I need 3. We got 1. I need 2. He got the 2. But he forgot where he was at. He thought he was still in the 8th round. He thought he still had rounds to go.
Thought he still had rounds to go. He thought he was in the 8th round.
He was good. We just couldn't figure out why he wouldn't pick it up.
Right.
Roach, on the other hand, stepped up and showed his skill, making the fight more difficult. Ford pointed out that both fighters were taking calculated risks, but Tank didn't push the pace or take control like he had in past fights. There were moments where he could have done more to stand out from Roach, but instead the fight stayed close. Ford suggested that sometimes a tough fight is needed to refocus and get back to the level where Tank belongs. In the end, he acknowledged Roach's preparation and toughness, saying Roach took punches that would have hurt most fighters. However, the main takeaway was that Tank could have done more to win more clearly instead of letting the fight be so close.
Just for a little bit, and we'll fix that. But nevertheless, I think that made that fight a draw.
This question is for Coach Calvin Ford. This is Matt from Brunch Boxing. Now, we know that Tank has talked in the past about retiring, leaving the game of boxing. As someone that's had Tank since basically he was a puppet, you praised him as a boxer and a man. What would you like to see Tank do after tonight?
I'd like to see Tank to do what he want to do. I said at the last press conference. Y'all gotta understand, them guys been doing it since they were little. This might energize him again.
Oh yeah. In fact, he's backstage right now talking about he want a rematch.
Backstage, you want to go to the gym right now.
Yes, that's what he said. So I think that retirement stuff's done.
Yeah, so.
Right here.
Chris Murray, Philadelphia Sunday Sun. I gotta ask this question in the sense that you said, Cal before and for Coach Berry as well. You said before the fight that you wanted to see him take his game to another level. What didn't he do in this fight that that you felt he could have done and whatnot, and pretty much opened the fight up to being a draw?
Well, like I said again, they've been knowing each other since they were in Roach. He stepped up for the cause. He stepped up. You know what I'm saying? And, again, Tank history, I always sit there and tell you, I don't like knockouts. I like punishment, you know what I'm saying? And then sometimes things gotta happen to make you get back to where you belong at, you know what I'm saying? And that was a good, skillful ass fight. Skillful. Both of them would take certain chances, some of them take chances, you know what I'm saying? We seen, it was like we was on a boat, but it's like this, you know? But we thought he could have did more.
Thought he could have did more, and hack off to Lamont Roach. You know what I mean? He was prepared.
Yeah.
There were shots that he took that the average person would have went out on. And he took, pretty much Tank was sitting on the uppercut and he threw it and he was able to catch some of those uppercuts. So yeah, you got to give him credit.
The relationship between Tank Davis and his longtime trainer Calvin Ford has recently been a topic of intense discussion among boxing enthusiasts. A notable incident fueling this speculation occurred during a recent fight where Davis appeared to sidestep Ford's attempt at a post-fight embrace, choosing instead to engage with others ringside. This gesture did not go unnoticed, prompting fans and analysts to question the current state of their partnership. Social media platforms buzzed with reactions to this incident. One Twitter user, Nathan Allen, highlighted a significant change in their professional dynamic, stating he made Calvin Ford second trainer and during the fight he told him, "Stop telling him what to do." I knew it was going to be a bad night after that, Tank. Without Calvin equals not champion. Every time Tank has won a fight, it's been right after Calvin gave him instructions trying to be bigger than the program. Never works. This tweet underscores concerns that Davis's decision to demote Ford might adversely affect his performance in the ring. The duo's bond has been instrumental in Davis's ascent in the boxing world. Ford has been more than just a trainer. He served as a mentor and guiding figure throughout Davis's career. Any perceived rift between them could have profound implications not just for their personal relationship, but also for Davis's future performances during Tank. Davis's recent bout against Lamont Roach Jr., a notable incident occurred between Davis and his longtime trainer Calvin Ford in the midst of the fight as Ford attempted to provide guidance. Davis interrupted, asserting, "You gotta stop and listen to me." This exchange was captured on audio and quickly circulated, sparking discussions about potential discord within the Davis-Ford partnership. Observers and fans expressed concern over Davis's demeanor. Marcosville tweeted Tank, telling Calvin, "Listen to me, it shows disrespect." Such reactions highlight the perceived attention and raise questions about the dynamics between the fighter and his trainer. The incident has led to widespread criticism, with many emphasizing the importance of mutual respect and communication in a fighter-trainer relationship. Davis's public dismissal of Ford's advice is seen by some as undermining the foundation of trust and collaboration that has been pivotal to his success. While the exact reasons behind this exchange remain speculative, it has undeniably cast a spotlight on the internal dynamics of Davis's camp. As the boxing community continues to dissect this event, the future of the Davis-Ford partnership remains a subject of keen interest and concern. Ford acknowledged that his role in Davis's career had reached its natural end, stating that he had imparted all the lessons he could. He expressed that Davis had absorbed the necessary knowledge and experiences from their time together, suggesting that it was time for Davis to continue his path independently. Ford described their collaboration as an amazing journey, highlighting the successes and growth they achieved over the years. This development has sparked discussion within the boxing community about the impact of their separation on Davis's future performances. Fans and analysts alike are curious to see how Davis will navigate his career without Ford's guidance. Considering the pivotal role Ford played in shaping Davis's boxing prowess,
My journey's crazy. That's why I said, yo, you can't write this, man. You cannot write this.
my experience being gone and all the stuff that I went through preparing me for where I'm at today. You know, man, Tank is older. He had the lessons, getting his lessons of what he got to do to take us the rest of the way. And this is his take us the rest of the way fight.
Calvin Ford, the longtime trainer of Tank Davis, has always stood by him, even when he wasn't directly involved in his training camp. Before Davis's recent fight against Lamont Roach Jr., Ford showed strong support and expected an impressive performance. He believed Davis had the skills and mindset to secure a clear victory. However, the fight ended in a majority draw, which was not the outcome Davis or his team had expected. The fight had unexpected challenges, including a controversial ninth-round moment where Davis took a knee, saying hair grease affected his vision, but the referee didn't count it as a knockdown. After the fight, Ford remained supportive and acknowledged the difficulties Davis faced in the ring. He stressed the importance of resilience and learning from tough experiences. Despite the setback, Ford still believes in Davis's potential to overcome obstacles and keep rising in the boxing world.
What's the best for him? I'm hoping that he do what I need him to do. You know what I'm saying? You see how I asked him, are you ready? You know what I'm saying? Because I need somebody that's going to really push things so I can see different levels. This time I had a chance to step back, and everybody keeps saying, they changing up stuff. No, we ain't changed up anything. It's the same thing we always do. You know?
Going into the training camp, how was it? Or you said yes, you stepped back a little bit. How was it, splitting the time? How's it going to be splitting the time to
No, this is
Saturday
something that
night?
we do all the time.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Right now, y'all know that's all I got to do is speak. Then take out history since he was a kid.
Calvin Ford did not oversee Davis's training for the recent fight against Lamont Roach Jr., which led to speculation about a possible split between them. Ford explained that he was focusing on training amateur boxers, something he finds very rewarding. Even though he wasn't in Davis's corner for this fight, he still fully supported him and expected a strong performance. However, the fight ended in a majority draw, which was not the result Davis or his team wanted. This outcome has sparked more discussions about how Ford's absence may have affected Davis's performance and what it means for his future in boxing.
That little break in between of you guys not being, was there kind of a family fondness where?
No, he came to see me. Dad, slow down on worrying about you because, boom, he knows that I spend time with my amateurs. You know me. Both of y'all know me very well.
Yeah.
Don't I spend time with my amateurs?
Yeah.
All the time. All the time. That's my peace. And he know when I go spend time with my peace, I'm going through things. You know what I'm saying? When he was there, at least I know where he was at. Because it was something that we didn't do. It's something that we normally do. Y'all with me? And it was good for us to tell you the truth, because when I stepped back in the head biggest game and I haven't been there, it brought back so much memory. When we first started off, and him seeing all us working together, he was happy. And at the end of the day, what it's about, the fight.
The recent majority draw between Tank Davis and Lamont Roach Jr. has sparked discussions among fans about the impact of Davis's separation from longtime trainer Calvin Ford. One Twitter user, JetLife General, commented, "Calvin Ford didn't train Gervonta Davis for this fight, so the results show their connection and mentality. Davis wasn't there as a fighter, his head was somewhere else. This reflects a wider concern that Ford's absence may have affected Davis's performance." The fight was closely contested, with Davis taking a knee in the 9th round due to an eye issue, though the referee didn't count it as a knockdown. Punch statistics showed that Roach landed more shots overall, while Davis was more accurate. In the end, the judges scored it a majority draw, allowing Davis to keep his WBA lightweight title. The exact reason behind Ford's absence from Davis's corner remains unclear, leading to speculation about possible changes in their professional relationship. Calvin Ford has always understood Tank Davis's mindset, knowing how to motivate him to become a dominant force in the ring. This strong connection has played a big role in Davis's many victories, with Ford often highlighting their deep understanding during training. However, in the fight against Lamont Roach, Davis seemed distracted and lacked his usual focus. Many observers noted that without Ford's presence, Davis appeared less engaged. leading to a performance that didn't meet expectations. This situation highlights how important their partnership has been in keeping Davis at his best.
Just did. We got off the cameras once. It ain't about the dub with me. It's about, do you got that will against will? I don't know. I know I can. I ain't pushed no buttons with Tank yet. I came from a different beast. I understand what we got to go against every time we get in there. That square box of lunch is serious. So when I talk to him, he know what I'm talking about. Let's see. April the 22nd, Ron. Deal with it.
Before his fight with Lamont Roach Jr., Tank Davis dismissed rumors about problems with his longtime trainer, Calvin Ford, assuring fans that their relationship was fine. However, during the fight, Davis was heard shouting at Ford, suggesting there might still be tensions. Such moments can point to unresolved issues between a fighter and their trainer. Despite his public reassurances, Davis may still have concerns about Ford, leading to more speculation about their partnership and how it could affect his future performances. A strong bond between a boxer and their trainer is key to success, and any conflict can impact strategy, confidence, and overall performance. Fans and analysts will be closely watching to see if they can resolve their differences and keep Davis on track in his boxing career.
I'm gonna ask you that question on camera.
What?
I'm talking about family at this point. Cause you pulled up with just somebody else. You didn't even pull up with your team you pulled up with. We ain't see Calvin. Yeah.
Calvin was there.
Okay.
Calvin was there.
Okay.
I think he came a little late though. I spoke to him.
Y'all good.
Yeah.
All right, because
I just seen Calvin too. But that's another thing. Calvin is someone that he's like, when I ain't had no pops, Calvin was the person that you feel me, stepped in them shoes. So no matter if he's not my coach, anything like that, he's always gonna be in my life.
And that's why I said I would have asked that question off camera because I already know. So I ain't, but you already cleared it.
Tank Davis and his longtime trainer, Calvin Ford, share a deep bond that goes beyond the usual coach-athlete relationship. They met when Davis was just 7 years old, and Ford became a guiding figure in his life, helping him navigate the tough streets of Baltimore while developing his boxing skills. Ford has said that Davis sees him more as a father than just a coach, showing how strong their connection is. However, recent events have put a strain on their relationship. Before his fight with Lamont Roach Jr., Davis assured fans that any past issues with Ford had been resolved, but during the fight, he was seen shouting at Ford in the corner, raising questions about lingering tensions. This moment has led to speculation about unresolved issues between them, showing how personal relationships can impact an athlete's performance, especially when mentorship and career pressures are deeply connected.
Let me explain something to you. Tank don't look at me as coach, he look at me as dad. Do it look like his son supposed to be taking care of dad? I don't even feel right. Y'all hear this time? Tank don't pay his coach. Tank gives me anything I want.
Right.
But I'm a man at the end of the day.
Absolutely.
And I'm a hustler.
Right.
Second and foremost, I came from that cloth. You understand? He watched me lose my house, my wife, my family. He watched me do it. It's bigger than boxing.
Right.
Boxing is just a web.
Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, and stay informed. Stay tuned for more updates, and let's keep our news accurate.